Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing part 11, which is the Katagawa boss fight. It's the massive bull fight. I do have some unfortunate news, which was basically the quality of the video. The reason why the quality of the video is quite shocking is mainly because feeling like a boss, like I do when I go to record any game, I open up OBS and open up whatever game I'm gonna record myself playing. From that point, I'm usually, OBS hits me up with an update window and says, "Hey man, you need to update your OBS because you're on a really old fucking version." And I'm always just hitting no, but for some reason on that particular day I hit yes. Let it do its song and dance, let it crack on, and the next thing I know is I have a updated version of OBS, and I'm quite happy with it. So I go to set everything up, everything looks fine, nothing looks crazy. Go to hit play, hit play on Borderlands 3 and record on my OBS, and it pops up with an error message saying like, I can only say I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something to do with the actual drivers on my graphics card not being out of date. But it took me about 10 minutes on Google trying to figure out exactly what the hell it meant, and I thought that it was really weird because my NVIDIA is set to like auto update, so I don't really know what happened there. Probably the fact that I hadn't been on it for ages. So yeah, that was probably something. But anyway, I obviously go through, do what I needed to do, get it done, and yeah, I have my video. It's rocking and rolling, it's recording, it's doing everything that it was doing on the previous version before I updated it, so I was a happy chappy, so to speak. And I played this, I didn't even... The fatal error, the fatal mistake that I made was that I didn't bother to check the quality of the playback. And there's only one person you can realistically blame for that, and that is of course myself. Like, you live and you learn. I just thought, if anybody who's watching this now or in the future or whenever, like, always check after an update to make sure that your settings are still what they're supposed to be and not something entirely changed. I mean, I guess one of the main reasons being as to why it had actually changed in the first place was because after I actually uploaded, or it updated, OBS updated itself, it obviously wouldn't play. So I downloaded the drivers, and then once the drivers were installed and everything was fine, I still occasionally got the error message and it wouldn't do what it was supposed to do. So a fit of temper, I guess, is the only way you can realistically put it. I actually just completely uninstalled OBS and then downloaded it again. It's not the best move, if I'm honest with you, but it is what it is, and that's what I decided to do, and it did not pay dividends. I mean, looking at the playback, it doesn't look overly bad. You can still definitely make everything out. Obviously I've edited it, I've done the commentary afterwards, which is what you're listening to now, and to be honest with you, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I am somewhat annoyed at myself for not paying attention. That bloody bot saved his life and killed me. Oh well. Well, yeah, I guess the takeaway from the whole of this is basically to just ensure that whenever you do any updates or anything, just check your user settings. Just make sure that everything's still what it's supposed to be, what you had it. Otherwise you could end up being in a scenario where you might not be able to go back. I forgot how good that shotgun was as well. You might not be able to go back, and you might end up being in a situation where you have to kind of, I mean, I say make apologies. I do make an apology for the quality, but it's not you know, I've seen worse. I have seen way worse. I was gonna make a joke about the fact that, you know, every time I moved, it looked like I was on 4-bit. I literally ran to the kitchen to get a potato out and plug all my, you know, leads into it to record, and it's not actually too bad. Fortunately, I'm just, you know, I've got the sound massively down. I'm just rewatching it and trying to commentate over the top of it. But that's mainly the story. That is the story. I ended up, I am annoyed at myself, but the fact that that one time when I decided to hit, yeah, why not? Let's see what actually happens when I update it, and it just literally does that to me. It's like, yay, brilliant. Get loot. But what can I say? So, I mean, how long is this video? 30 minutes. Yeah, I really struggled at this early part. I feel like I definitely ran ahead of myself. I think, well, at this point, I'm something silly like, I can't even see level 15 and they're 2 levels above me. So, yeah, I definitely ran like 2-3 levels above me. It's ridiculous to think that. I mean, I definitely recommend doing some side missions. If anybody is playing this and anybody's watching this now, I don't know if people are going to actually watch this. I mean, at the moment I've probably got like 1 or 2 views on each of my videos, or out of the 5 uploads I've done thus far, I only have like 7 views on the first one, 7 views on the second one, and then I think it's like 1 or 2. And that's a that's a friend of mine who just watches them for the support. And thank you, friend, if you're watching this one too. Much appreciated. It is difficult, you know, to keep going. I guess I guess it really is a good time to talk about the fact of, you know, what do you do in these kind of scenarios where you don't really, you're trying to get something going and it's not going the way you want. Like, obviously you continue, otherwise you may never know what's going to happen. You know, it could be the next big thing. Some people don't get their breaks for years, other people get their breaks overnight. It just comes down to, I guess, what you're willing to put into it. And I've seen people put loads and loads and loads of effort into videos, and they're actually really good at editing, unlike myself, who, you know, I just look for simple transitions. That's literally the easiest thing I can possibly tell you. I try not to get too heavy with it because I just don't feel like I'd keep up. I've watched a few, but nothing spectacular. Yeah. I'm all of a sudden seeing how daunting it is to try and talk for nearly 30 minutes, and I've been talking for 8.5, and I've already gone through my story. I thought my story was going to drag out for, honestly, the whole video. Well, that was the intended plan anyway, and that has gone sideways. But I kind of got through I got through the story. Yeah, I probably could have got through the story in about 2 minutes actually, but it doesn't really matter. But no, at this present time of watching this, I'm currently on part, I think it's 19 or 20. So there's plenty more to come. I just got to edit them. I don't even know why I'm talking about part 6. I can just chop this out, surely. I'm certainly not going to scrub through 30 minutes worth of audio just to get it right, but I can see why people actually just like, fuck it, just stick it in. If it's done, it's done. Scrubbing through stuff is a pain in the ass, I tell you, especially when your PC isn't great. I guess it's a good opportunity to talk about my PC, or not really. I don't know. I have an i5 Kaby Lake Series 6. I kind of wish I waited for the coffee, because coffee sort of came out not too long after that, I guess. Kind of wish I did wait, if I'm honest. It would have given me the opportunity to get 6 cores instead of 4 cores on an i5. But I have been looking at, you know, kind of getting a new PC. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. I just feel like I kind of chose a cheap motherboard when I was building it myself. I chose a cheap motherboard, chose the cheapest sort of options even the graphics card, I wouldn't necessarily say the graphics card is a cheap option. It was definitely 400 quid. It's probably, it is the most expensive thing in the PC. It's about 400 pounds. So at the time it was the 1070. So I was dead chuffed. But now you've got like the 270s and stuff, which are like the same price as 1070 back when they first released. And I'm kind of in shock, if I'm honest with you. Like an RTX 270 is the same price. I mean, that's on the ridiculous. I mean, I'll just have a quick arena here. I'll have a quick look. But yeah, that's kind of on the ridiculous side, if you ask me, to think. I mean, obviously I appreciate things depreciate in value over a period of time, absolutely. But to have it depreciate that much, because I've got the GTX, I think I've got the GTX stuff, I don't even know what I've got anymore. GTX series. No, I don't have a GTX. I must have a GTX. I don't really know what I've got. It's been that bloody long. I took like forever off and just didn't bother anymore. But I think I paid like £399 or £349 for my MSI 1070. I'm almost sure I did. So putting that into perspective, 260. Let's have a look. RTX 270. Yeah, we just got RTX 270. Yeah, 433. 389 for B stock iron. That's not too bad. I'm not getting no 280 if I was to upgrade, that's for sure. 260s seem fairly reasonable. But ray tracing 14 gigahertz, yeah, it's kind of on the ridiculous side. MSI is weird. But yeah, so I have been looking at trying to maybe build another PC. See where it kind of takes me. I kind of maybe wanted to, seeing as the videos that I'm doing now seem to be hella long, I feel that it might actually be more beneficial to maybe move over to AMD, see what they've got, because AMD do some really good stuff. Some of the stuff that I've been watching on YouTube, like, blimey, it's on the, it is seriously on the crazy side. Like, you got people doing like full rendered hour long render videos, or hour long edited videos, that on my PC, which I have done. I've done a 55-minute, I think it was part 8, the previous part to this, or no, probably a couple ago. That they're taking literally, you know, an hour to 45 minutes to do one of those. That's ridiculous. Like, when you think about it, how is this still in? How is that still in? I don't think I would have, is it because you're open? Well, this is annoying. I have to edit that bit out. What is going on? I'm not used to this, I tell you. There we go. Alright. Where you going? Is it? Where have you gone? Oh, for goodness sake. What's his that weird little dude? Oh yeah, how did I forget that? Hold on, I'm editing on the fly here. I'm about to take, 30 seconds out of the video. Get back here, are you? Sorry about all the button mashing. Yeah, literally like 30 seconds, so that's fine. Bop. And then we can undo that. Yeah, I'm literally editing whilst I'm doing this video, which is weird. It's fun, but it's weird. I won't lie. Alright, that's better. So we were here, so we're just gonna check that. How about that? How good is that? You get the edited version. There you go. That's much better. See? I should just do this in the future. Like, if I ever feel like the commentary isn't going well or the video isn't that great, like, as I said, it's not too bad. Like, now, like, skeet shooting, but I genuinely feel like it's okay. It's not too bad. I'm quite chuffed with it. But yeah, I think I might look at an AMD sort of situation, see what happens there. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can have a look now whilst I'm doing this. I'm just playing this through, that's it, really. What I was trying to do was, like, literally just try and react to the gameplay, and also give you the understanding as to why this all went sideways. What is it? Is it cyber PC? Cyber power, yeah. That be the one. Madness. So many games coming out though. They've come out. Oh man, the Katagawa took me so long. Like, right, obviously at this point, the whole video itself from this point is ridiculous. I do apologize for the time that it took me, but I am fighting nearly 4 levels, something that's 4 levels higher than myself, and I've completely chosen the wrong weaponry. Now that I know what I know, which is obviously him being the way that he is, corrosive is the way to go. And you can also, just to let you know, for those of you who haven't played the game, or I don't know, but when he does that fire move where he shoots the things out, not that, it's the other one, he'll stick his little side bits out either side of him. You can shoot those just for future reference. Oh, I think he nearly did it. He's not gonna do it. It's all fun and game. I'm just looking. Fucking hell. Cool Masters master case. That's plus 120 pounds. Oh, yeah. Having an NZXT hour case. Yeah, sure, yeah. Just going through, seeing what they can offer. Suits use that. I did it again, huh? Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly edit this. I guess oh no, that's it. I was actually waiting to come back with the audio over the top before I finalised the edit. That's the excuse I'm going to run with anyway. And we're just going to knock out another 30 seconds, so happy days. Oh. God damn it. And there's that one. Sweet. See, this is why it's vital. In all seriousness though, it is kind of vital for you to, if anybody's planning on, if anybody's watching this, does this, it is vital for you to kind of come back through and watch your stuff, even if you don't do commentary. Yeah, if you don't do commentary or whatever, just come back, obviously, as you're editing it. Like stuff like what you're about to see, basically where the scanner goes up, I should know where it is. So it's back a little bit. So this bit here, where it goes up and it comes straight down, that was like a minute and 15 that I just magically took out through the awesome use of editing. As I said, like I'm not really an amazing editor, so to speak. I try, and again I must apologize for the length of this boss fight. It's kind of on the ridiculous side, but there's not really a great deal you can do when you're fighting something that's nearly 4 levels above you. As you can see, I just die. There's another bit that's coming up obviously as well, where I do actually full on die at this part here, and obviously as it dies out, this bit here, and it goes to white, and then I'll just transition straight back in. So we're at the 20-minute mark. So yeah, this bit I swapped a few weapons out. He was already waiting for me, and we're starting right back where the Katagawa ball is, back up to full health, and that was something I've only just realised. No wonder I was losing my shit. I'm glad I didn't have my microphone on, because I would have been screaming my head off. It does get stressful, like the fact that the boss like regains all of its health and everything, and it's like, man, F that noise. There have been a few occasions that have made me nearly want to just shut the whole thing down and be like, nah, F this, I'm not a part of this world sort of situation. So yeah. Oh, cool, man. You guys just stick there and stuff. Man, see, this is what I mean. Hyper Liquid 2, extra large kit, soft tube, RGB, CPU block, pump, res, and light source. That's ridiculous. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the cool stuff that I could potentially have in the future if I was to play my cards right. The thing is, though, I don't actually know what the hell is in this. Gives me a breakdown of what? Alright, so this kit. It's just telling me everything that I've got it. Oh well, I'll come back to that. I'll have a look at that a little bit later on. But yeah. So yeah, I genuinely do recommend coming back and reviewing your footage. Obviously, I know a lot of people do anyway. I just really recommend it. If I didn't, obviously I probably would have just put this out with no commentary over the top. I mean, the sort of last 10-15 minutes have kind of been very difficult for me to talk about, but I guess that's why you just talk about it and get it done. I guess in the early stages where there's nobody really watching me, I guess I can get my commentary game down, so that's an absolute bonus, because anybody who's watching this far into it and who's actually that's showing some commitment right there, and I'm kind of enjoying that. So yeah, I'd be pleasantly surprised if people commented saying, you know, congratulations, or you know, I'm here at 2232. That'd be pretty cool, man. That would be pretty cool. But oh my god, I finally figured this bit out as well, where you just hide. That's it, just bloody hide and take pot shots at the little bugger. But yeah, now I know why so many people struggle with the whole, with all of this. Blimey. I probably will go through the Audacity file. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know if you heard that, but I probably will go through it. And I thought I was gonna die again. I still haven't even got the boss down. It's ridiculous. I should probably just skip this bit, I guess, but I kind of wanted to make it as authentic as possible. So I mean, I guess if I was going to talk about anything, it would probably be the reason why I guess I would like to do YouTube. I just see it as something different, you know. I've worked all my life. I genuinely have as well. I'm not like, I say by all my life, I'm not, you know, I'm not 18, 19 or 20. I'm not even in my mid-20s. You know, I'm late, not like early 30s. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in there. But, you know, you got to make certain things happen. You got to make things work. You got to believe in yourself in order to have these kind of things sort of pan out. You just have to kind of keep doing what it is you're doing. You know, don't get me wrong. I work a solid job, and I do enjoy that job. You know, but you can't help but think like, what if you are the next big thing? But I find that really funny, me saying that now, and the fact that I'm literally getting like 1 or 2 views on a video. You know what I mean? It's kind of silly where you're like, hey man, what about if your next big thing? And that's what I mean. Like, you do have to kind of have to have some level of faith within yourself. Right, hopefully I did that. I missed 2. How did I miss 2? And then I catch that one. Fucking Jesus. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, this part I know for a fact, like, it's a hell of a lot easier to do this part than it. Getting his first shield down, that's the hardest part. But once you got his first shield down, he kind of just melts a little bit. He's like a soft. He's soft on the inside. I was trying to think of something really funny, but it eludes me. I'm not used to this. As I said, I'm still not used to this. I'm quite I'm nervous about. I'm still nervous. 28 minutes. 28 minutes in. So we must be close to getting this done. We're nowhere near, apparently. No jokes. Another 6 minutes on the video. Oh mate, no, that's going to be lots of cuts and shit. Fuck that. I know there's quite a large portion at the beginning because I was trying to sync it. I was like clapping like a crazy person, like, yo, sync, 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 and it just wouldn't. So I just effed it off. I just figured I'd line it up myself and just do the intro. The intros I also find really, really strange. I really do as well. Like, hey, yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Here's another video. This time it's special because we put commentary in it. Yeah, I don't really. Oh. It's been a while since I actually downloaded this. Say downloaded it, recorded it. Jesus Christ, get your words right. Oh, that's definitely coming out. There ain't no fucking way that's staying in. See? 4 levels above me. I struggle like shit on that one. Anywho. I'm pretty much going to wrap the video up here because obviously the main part's done. I'm going to cut it up and go from there basically. But yeah, thank you ever so much for chilling with me for a little bit of commentary. I'll hold my hand. Be kind when you listen to this. Don't hurt me. Alright, I'd just like to take it easy. Yeah. Weekly specials. AMD Ryzen 5 30.4 gig. 1 terabyte. See, yeah, I have to also admit that storage is super cheap.
Nice save, Reese.
Thanks, but let's just take a moment to remember the fallen. Rest in peace, Respawn. Rest in peace.
That's the second piece of the vault key. Bring it to me aboard Sanctuary. Bring the key fragment to me in the lab, Vault Hunter. I'd always wondered at the sheer size of these vault key fragments. Perhaps the Iridians were larger than us, or stronger. I shall examine this new fragment in private. You may leave now. Come talk to me on the bridge.
Putting Maliwan to shame out there, killer. Thanks to you, Atlas might just survive this war after all. But we can't lose sight of the vault. We gotta get there before the Calypsos. That's our mission.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Check in with Reese. He said he's got intel on the final. Key fragment.
Dialing in, Reese Strongfork. Man, what a cool name. I bet his ancestors didn't get bullied at all.
Hey guys, thanks for fixing my little death laser problem. Morale is soaring.
You're welcome. So, said you know where the last key fragment is?
Well, and please don't be mad. I have the 3rd key fragment here in Atlas headquarters.
You've been keeping that from us the whole time? I knew we couldn't trust a guy with a mustache.
It's a siege mustache, okay? Look, key fragments are worth billions. The research benefits alone could keep Atlas profitable for decades. I've already done some experiments with it, some taste tests, that sort of thing, but at this point, you've earned it.
Cool. Well, we still want it, even if you licked it.
No spoilers, but I hope you like sour apple. Come on down to Atlas, and I'll have Zero let you in through the secret VIP entrance.
Alright, that about does it. Thank you for watching. We're going to wrap it up here. So don't forget to like the video and of course subscribe for more content. And see you lot in the next one. Take it easy.